So the story is this, like 5 years ago or something, I walked into my kitchen and saw someone in a bunny costume waving at me.
Harry Potter's first year
And then the hallucination disappeared shortly after.
Along with his friends,
That's like my weirdest experience in life, but it's 100% attributed to my illness.
But now Harry was back at number 4 Privet Drive. He was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic. Then, one evening towards the end of the summer holidays, a house elf named Dobby appeared. Dobby warned Harry not to return to Hogwarts.
I wasn't really scared, but I was looking at it like, what the fuck? Like, who's this and what are they doing in my kitchen?
There is a plot, Harry Potter. A plot to make most terrible things happen.
It's kind of strange I never really questioned my mental health at that point. Because, as I would learn later in life, that's not normal at all.
Very fishy. I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
Draco Malfoy.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house, the Burrow.
Touchdown!
Ron's mother, Molly Weasley, marched across the yard and came to a halt in front of them.
I have also seen a UFO, and I don't mean a flying saucer. Like, I've seen an actual,
It seemed to go on for hours.
I've seen an actual plane fly really close to the ground during night, with like strange lights on it, but it didn't emit any sound.
You to stop that ghoul from making
And
such a racket.
I'm really wondering what that was to this day. But that was like 13 years ago.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
And they did.
It was probably just a plane, but you know, I didn't hear anything from the plane itself, which is why I'm wondering what it was. Yeah, but I thought the same thing when I saw the bunny thing. It made me think of Silent Hill 3 as well.
Hello, Harry. Thanks, Harry. Come on, Harry. I see that saying you've been. That's it, Harry. Ronald. Oh dear. Watch me. Okay.
If we catch 3 pipes immediately, this will be a gold.
Right. Use your direction. Right, Harry.
Gold potential might still be there, it just won't be as good.
What? Ah, that's much quieter. Now I need you boys to denome the garden for me. Go find Mr.
Robbie
Weasley.
the
He's
rabbit?
by the shed messing about with
Could be. I honestly don't know. I thought that was solid. I guess not.
Right. leaves his junk everywhere. It drives Mum mad. Try smashing these barrels with a window.
I think it's the fact that I'm not pressing square at the right time at all. Like, I'm not even pressing square when the cutscene appears, or before the cutscene appears.
Chat to her. She's been a bit shy lately.
Might just be a wonky angle I need to hit in order to activate it. I honestly cannot tell what it is I'm doing wrong.
Hello, Harry. Pleased to meet you. I'm Guide the Puffskein. If you guide the
Hello,
Puffskein,
Guide the
then only get a
Puffskein.
wizard card. It is put. There are two types of famous witches.
So this Puffskein, you have to keep it in your frame, or in your view plane, because otherwise it just runs off and does whatever it wants. Also, while these beans are not strictly necessary, they're nice to have. And it don't really lose you any time, as long as you can lead the Puffskein to the next bush.
Well done, Harry. Here.
Felix Summerby.
Best find Ron, Harry. He's gone off to see Dad.
Hello, Harry. Use your Wingardium Leviosa spell to charm and move the junk. Holding the X button levitates. Could you charm?
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's right.
Wingardium Leviosa!
That's right.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Well.
Alright, Victor.
Thanks for helping Dad out, Harry. The sooner we delay... Time to put this... Mum wants us to fling and... Once you reach...
I don't know if it's just me who feels this way, but if I have too many Red Bulls, I get really tired.
Press the triangle button to... Nice one! You hit the wasp pile!
I pressed triangle there, are you kidding me?
Great shot! You hit the car!
Well, that's several seconds out of the window, for no apparent reason. This should be fine.
Good shot! You hit the pond!
If I can just hit the wasp pile again, it will be fine.
Nice one! You hit the wasp pile!
Good.
Don't worry! Excellent! Yardley Platt.
Oh well. It's not the thing that cost me the world
Hello
record
there.
in any case.
Don't tell me.
Is this? Of course it's safe.
It's still a dumb time loss, but you know, it's not going to cost me the world record. Other things are going to do that, such as the game crashing.
Okay, every time. And don't forget. Okay?
Get ready. Duel.
Young Potter's going to have to be on his guard this afternoon.
Ow.
Fred Weasley's a master tactician.
Ow.
Great work there.
Ow.
Oh my word! That's real skill from the youngster.
Well done, Harry. You won the first round.
Thanks, George, I guess.
Get ready. Duel.
And the duel gets underway. Fred getting quickly into his rhythm.
Ow.
Nice work from Potter.
Ow.
For a beginner, he's doing really well. Oh, that's lovely.
Well, at least it won't be that costing me 20 seconds.
Ow.
I'll still lose my time,
Well
but
done, Harry.
Good idea.
See that tip?
That will relieve.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
Get ready. Duel.
Nice work from Potter. For a beginner, he's doing really well.
Press the circle to cast that special jinx.
that might save me some time.
Get ready. Duel.
Great play by Potter. He's really holding his own. Look at that. This is turning into a classic match. Oh, that's lovely. Nice stuff there.
Ow.
Not a good second round, I'll be perfectly honest. So I will still lose time here.
Wow, look at...
The green jinx definitely saved me on the first
We need to
round.
find Ginny. Oh, by the way, if you find you're getting a
So overall this run is not a bad, it doesn't have a bad opening. That slows me down, unfortunately.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
While the lawnmower itself doesn't need a fully charged flipendo, it's still kinda nice just to do it so I don't miss it on accident.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Alright, now I'll try holding up. Didn't quite work. Still not sure how you get that though. And that's definitely not how you get that. So this is a time loss automatically. Also, the music will disappear here because there was too much audio on in the game. I think that's what does it anyways. I'm not entirely certain, but
Wingardium Leviosa!
yeah. Now do not go down that road, take this road. Thanks, Harry.
Wingardium Leviosa!
You can thankfully not fall in the water, there's an invisible barrier. However, that ledge grab is gonna cost me even more. I'm taking a ton of damage. This is also gonna cost me even more.
Hengist of Woodcroft.
So now I need a first try, or a one-cycle Whomping Willow if I'm gonna bring this back at all. Kinda annoying, but it happens.
Oh, hi, Harry. Thank goodness you came.
And let's not trigger the wrong warp by accident. Good.
Ginny! There you are! Nice work, Harry. Hope...
Okay, it's not the worst time lost then.
As you've never travelled by flue powder before,
When you're in the fireplace,
And keep your elbows...
Mind you get out at the right
Are you sure? Piece of cake! Diagon Alley!
Good, 90.
Harry had no idea where he was.
What
All he
is
could
Oh,
this
tell was
gold,
that he wasn't
honestly?
in Diagon Alley. Evil-looking masks stared down from the wall, and rusty spiked instruments hung from the ceiling.
The sooner I get out of here, the better.
Harry heard a noise from the door nearby, and two blurry shapes appeared on the other side of the glass. Harry looked quickly around and spotted a large black cabinet. He shot inside it and pulled the doors closed, leaving a small crack to peer through. Seconds later, a bell clanged, and Draco Malfoy stepped into the shop. The man who was with Draco could only be his father, Lucius Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco.
Mr. Malfoy was trying to sell the shopkeeper certain dark magical items that he didn't want the Ministry of Magic to find out about. Harry went to Flourish and Blotts to buy his books. While he was in there, Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new defense against the dark arts teacher, was signing his latest book.
Nice big smile, Harry. Together you and I were at the front page.
Harry met up with Ron and Ginny Weasley. Lucius and Draco Malfoy were also there.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Ginny, who was very fond of Harry, defended him.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Lucius Malfoy insulted the scruffy state of the second-hand books Ginny had bought.
I suppose those books are the best your father can give you.
Lucius plucked a copy of A Beginner's Guide to Transformation from Ginny's cauldron, examined it briefly, and then replaced it. No one at that time realized how much of an effect this gesture from Lucius Malfoy would have on their lives.
Also, in the previous book cutscene, Harry and Ron have their Gryffindor outfit,
And after making it
but in
invisible,
this cutscene
Privett
they
into
have
the sky
their regular clothing.
They saw the Hogwarts Express far below and followed it for some time.
Don't ask me why that's the case, it just is. Because wizardry.
Looks like we've lost the train.
And now they're back in their Gryffindor clothes. Because reasons.
Looks like we found the train, Ron. Try not to scratch the paintwork or my dad will kill me.
I think that's the least of your worries. Run, run.
Pick up the speed boost to stay ahead of the train. And watch out for any obstacles.
I lost 3 seconds there. And that's more than half a second gone.
Keep going, Harry. We've got to reach the end of the tunnel soon.
So this next section matters because it has a wizard card. And that's more or less it.
Harry. Connect the pickups to repair some of the damage the car has taken.
Oof, almost triggered that one. That would have been bad.
Excellent! You got a famous Witches and Wizards card. Almost there,
Forgot
Harry.
about that one. So I'm losing at least a full second here. Only 0.6. Must have missed more speed boost along the way.
Phew, that was really close. I didn't think we'd make it out of the tunnel. Excellent, Harry. There's Hogwarts. Try and land the car in the castle grounds. There's something wrong with the car. I don't have control anymore.
Right, if I don't want Cycle Whomping Willow, it's not the end of the world, but
Tree!
I would prefer getting it because it puts me miles ahead of the world record.
Help! I can't get out! Harry, you need to get close to the tree and cast a spell at what looks like its mouth. The
There we go. This is a juicy time saver. One you guys will probably love the shit out of.
By the time Harry and Ron had escaped from the one
Nicer.
the sorting ceremony.
Welcome back, Vector. I completely missed that. Okay, we're miles ahead of the world record now.
So many years passed. Harry remembered putting the sorting hat on a year ago, and for a few horrible seconds he had feared the hat was going to put him into Slytherin, along with Draco Malfoy.
Not Slytherin, eh? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
But of course, he had ended up in Gryffindor, along with Ron and Hermione. As they watched the sorting, Harry noticed that at least one teacher was missing from the staff table.
Hang on, where's Snape?
And then, from behind him came the voice Harry dreaded to hear. It was Professor Snape, Harry's least favorite teacher.
I'm waiting to hear why you two didn't arrive on the school train.
It was a great start to the term, thought Harry, as they followed Snape to his office. Once there, Snape nastily admonished them about flying the car to Hogwarts.
You will go immediately to your common room, and I will think about how to punish you.
So outside from this book cutscene, Snape only appears once in the entire game. And Dumbledore doesn't appear outside of the book cutscenes, which is really strange, but... well, I guess it's not entirely true. He does appear in the credits section, but... really weird you don't see him outside of book cutscenes. Do 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 do.
Can you believe? Come on, Ron, no problem.
Harry Potter mustn't stay at Hogwarts.
I was afraid I was gonna trigger the cutscene with Colin there.
Flying a car.
Brilliant!
That would have been really bad if that happened. That would have been all my time save gone, essentially. So, good thing it didn't happen. Right, time to collect wizard cards and beans. Everyone's favorite part of Harry Potter. What's up, redneck?
Bot.
I've had some dumb time losses so far, mainly due to not getting padlock skip and going into one of the wrong tunnels in the car section. But first try Whomping Willow, one cycle, so woo, I think I understand it now. Even though that's a bit unfair to say because I've never practiced one cycle Whomping Willow. I just got it randomly in a run. And I was like, hey, this works. More of this will work even better. Nice gold. I had defeated Aragog. And then it switched to the book cutscene.
Look.
So, like a couple of scenes into the book cutscene after you beat Aragog is when I crashed.
Password.
Pick snap?
I'm sorry.
Oh, Ron.
Since I am overbeamed, I will skip about 5 beans, I think. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see how I feel about skipping 5 beans.
In fact,
Is her mom?
of course.
Do. That was really unfortunate, right there. Quite unfortunate, actually. So now I have to skip beans if I wanna not lose all my time.
Harry Potter.
And Harry has found himself. What a lucky bastard. He will no longer have to search for himself. He now knows who he truly is. For he is Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Teehee. Not funny at all. I can actually skip 5 beans, that's perfectly fine.
Harry, the past Harry.
I think that Flipendo might have cost me frames, but I'm not entirely sure.
Password.
What a...
Good.
We made it!
Yes, we did, Ronald. Now the question is, will this run make it? Because I'm sure that's what we're all worried about. Well, I am worried, but I always worry, so that doesn't say a whole lot. I always worry shit goes wrong. That was Ronald, and this is a bookcase. Even though it doesn't look like one, I have now dictated it is a bookcase. Ooh, nice. Good. For a second I was afraid I had the wrong camera angle, but that's really good.
Gas pod Shingleton.
Just take that extra beam for no reason. Nice gold. Man, I'm shitting golds these days. It's actually crazy.
Apologies.
Yes, Ron, I know. That's why I'm trying to skip you every single time, because I know where to go, and it saves me valuable seconds. Yeesh, man. Get a grip, Ron. This is a speed run. Run, speed run. Not funny. I like how the graphics tend to glitch out in pretty much everywhere.
Phew.
Okay, so we do a little side content before Apology itself. This is just because getting it at any other time is kind of out of the way. Plus there's a cutscene we would have to skip if we did Apology now. Or we might not even have to skip that cutscene, it might actually activate on its own. But in any case, this is faster than doing Apology first. Yo, Tiger, thank you for the good luck. And hey, Captain Ethanol. Thank you for the good luck, Tiger. If I haven't said that already, I cannot remember.
Hi, Harry. If you can kick the timer would be...
So all this challenge gives us is beans. And it doesn't actually count towards 100%, so we skip it. And that's the wrong way. That's also the wrong way. I did this run yesterday, how can I forget which way to go already? I guess I'm just nervous, but I guess it's fitting. Especially after the game crash that happened yesterday. $2.24 for your favorite HP runner. Aw, that's nice of you. Righto. Now we go back to Apology. And I will probably lose time because my bean collecting was not very good. That actually sped up my game. I guess all the extra frames for the slime slowed it down. Either that or it was just random. I can't tell, honestly. Right, let's see. 1.4, I can deal with that.
Get up if you beat...
Dude, Hagrid's hot. We all know what that means. Fire seat skip. Let's do it. Also, I saw your message, Captain, but I didn't read it properly, so I cannot give you an answer right now. I'll read it after this. Oh, right. My game crashed. Like, near the end game. Which was kinda heartbreaking. I was on 223 pace until Aragog. I could have potentially still gotten the 223, but that would have depended entirely on my end game. But the game decided to crash after Aragog.
Get ready.
So yeah.
Perfect. 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 Perfect.
I still need to get the timing of this in my fingers, it's not quite there.
Most impressive. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Maybe you can FSS into the pumpkin patch behind Hagrid's hut.
Perfect. 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 Okay. Perfect. Mr. Potter, here is the hub. Potter?
Right. Time to do a little scene from the movie. which is Mandrake Collection. So for those of you who don't know, I am actually going to leave Twitch after Potterthon.
Its cry is very dangerous. I need you to collect at least 3 mandrakes from this greenhouse. Of course, the more mandrakes you collect, the more house...
And yeah, there's not much else to it, I'm afraid.
Harry, what? Speak up, Hermione!
Look! That mandrake's being attacked by those giant slugs! Keep this once a slug. Good luck.
Thank you, my 1E.
Incendio!
Really? Game?
Incendio!
I wonder if you can actually destroy a mandrake by accident. I know you can damage it with Incendio and all, but...
Incendio! 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 Wingardium Leviosa!
Hey, Fire. Oh yeah, it's Saturday soon. Oh wait, it's Saturday for you already, isn't it? No leg skip. That's heartbreaking.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yeah, that's fine though.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Well done. There are still 25...
Decent enough, I guess. Could have been faster by a long shot, but you know. Anyways, Quidditch time. Let's see what happens. If I'm lucky or unlucky, whichever. So the reason why I say Quidditch is luck dependent is when you catch the snitch, you move a hand around and you try to catch the snitch. Sometimes you are lucky that the snitch is on the hand, and if you press X on the same frame as it activates, or sometimes the snitch just spawns in your hand and you mash X, hopefully, to get it on the first frame. However, if that doesn't happen, it suddenly becomes a lot harder. But it's not as hard compared to the actual Quidditch match that I will do later.
All right, Harry. Grab your broomstick and we'll begin the training. Welcome in a Quidditch, which is why, first off, this broom won't steer left and right to fly between the poles and use the X button to get set. Fly through the poles, Harry. That's it, Harry. Good work. Keep it up. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 house points for Gryffindor. Right, Harry. I've got 2 brooms. Here's the first.
Also, they do a good job at not telling you which broom is which.
Some people prefer...
You just have to guess.
So Harry, if you decide you've completed, okay. Now for the first, get ready.
Okay, so first part of Seeker practice is easy as fuck. You can miss a ring and still be fine, but only one ring as far as I'm aware.
That's good. That's it, Harry. Good work. Keep it up. Good work. Keep it up. Excellent. For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 heist points for Gryffindor.
Right, now begins the RNG portion of catching the snitch.
Time for your... You seem to have... Fly through 10 rings, then move your hand over the snitch and hit on my mark. Fly through the rings, Harry.
Well, of course, fly through 10 rings first, because why the fuck not?
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's it, Harry.
Mess the shit out of X and hope you're lucky. And I was.
For that
Good.
performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 heist points for Gryffindor.
He's Oliver Wood. He has a sexy accent.
In a Quidditch,
That's how it works in this
let's see how you
game.
manage catching a snitch whilst racing against another seeker.
Well, I say that and there's no such thing, but, you know,
Fly
let's
through the
just
rings,
pretend
Harry.
for a second.
That's it, Harry. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's it, Harry. That's good. That's good. Good work. Keep it up. That's good. That's good. Good work. Keep it up. Good work. Keep it up. That's it, Harry.
And again, Mash X and hope you're lucky. And I was.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
For that performance, you've earned your gold wings and 25 heist points for Gryffindor. Good session.
Beautiful.
Hey, Harry! I don't know. Yeah, why not? That's true. How about here? Remember, Harry. And look, right. Get ready! Duel! Try moving more. Footwork's really important in dueling. Round one to me.
Really slow.
Come on, Harry. You're gonna have to sharpen up. Get ready. Duel. Try moving more. Footwork's really important in dueling.
Okay, that's fine. Fine, second round.
Have you heard?
I wonder who it could be.
It's me.
Very latest model. Only at least no one. You'll pay for that, Malfoy. Ron. Follow. Ron, you follow.
Right, if you don't like this sound, I'm very sorry, but it's gonna last for a little while. Like at least a couple of minutes. I was supposed to take damage there. What a shame. Yikes. That sent me flying. so bad to miss that many beans. This could be troublesome. Yes, that is me constantly burping.
Right, Harry, we move the...
Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, Mikkel Kappa.
Well done.
Nice.
How are you feeling, Ron?
Little update, the rule does not exist anymore.
Yuck. Gosh, do we really have... Well, defense...
However, I think it's pointless to sub to me anyways, because for one, I don't make money anyways, and I'm probably gonna end up leaving Twitch anyway, so... Well, it's more or less decided at this point that I will leave Twitch. I'm still not sure how I saved 10 seconds there. I don't even know what I do differently to change that. Because normally I would just lose several seconds. It's either the duel or my movement on the run section that's been improved. I know, Mikkel, but Twitch, I've set my settings so Twitch withholds the funds. Like, so I don't have to put in a bank code or whatever. This is slow.
This should be a... Is that why you... I have... Are you okay? I'm fine.
So that's slightly unfortunate. But okay. I will accept it because it's a minuscule time loss at best. Man, this table RNG. You are kidding me right now? This might not be the goal time I want, but it should be fine regardless. Oh, 51. Better than I'd feared.
Quite excellent.
I mean, if things on Twitch change, and I don't mean my viewer count, but if certain instances on Twitch are going to change now that Ninja has left for Mixer and stuff like that. If Twitch were to make other changes as well, I might stay.
Are you ready?
But time will tell.
Very stylish. Just like me. Perfection. Splendid. vaccine. Perfection! Splendid! Splendid! Splendid!
Michael, have you started work again, by the way?
One more to go. Very stylish. Just like me. Splendid! Perfection!
Perfection! Just how I like it.
You've earned a great... Well...
Must have been a rough day then.
Excellent!
Kinda like Lockhart saying, well...
Now be warm. No harm can... A freshly... Don't worry.
Also, I found out by accident there's a cutscene you can skip here.
You can only
So normally you're supposed to watch Lockhart run around like an idiot, but if you mash square, you skip the cutscene. I did not know that.
simple.
It was an accident, I found that out.
Petrivicus totalis. Wingardium Leviosa. Well done.
Very good.
Right, so I missed a lot of beans before, so we'll have to collect these. I've actually lost my feel with the bean count, so... yeah.
Well done. You obviously...
Thank you for the luck, Vector. Have a good luck.
Isn't he wonderful?
12 seconds.
Tomorrow it will be... Perhaps you can...
A death day party. I've never heard of it. Sounds dead depressing to me.
You are depressing, Ronald.
The race for the House Cup continues. Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin.
Slytherin, excuse you.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Gryffindor. I'm just repeating a book cutscene that crashed at one point.
Gryffindor are in
The opening cutscene in the first game got stuck saying Gryffindor over and over. So I guess the game really wanted to cement the fact that Harry got into Gryffindor. That's my only guess though. So you skip Nick by walking up. And yeah. I know the wizard card counter should be at 8 and it says 7, and that's intentional. Because we will be getting that wizard card later, when we revisit the, or when we have to go to the common room anyways. Let's see if I can get into the zone. So there's a neat little jump you do from here. You aim it in here, and yeah, you don't have to watch Harry enter.
I have a... This way.
So there is potential to save 40 seconds on this split, potentially even gold it. But that all depends. I cannot remember what I said a couple of seconds ago.
Incendio! Incendio!
So I'm not sure what you have gotten, Redneck. I'm sorry. Oh shit, Michael, you're gonna get banned now. Reporting you to the Twitch authorities. It's faster to just straight up mash X on that door, or square on that door, because otherwise you have to watch Harry move backwards. Same with this door, you mash square to avoid a longer cutscene animation when you exit. Right, potential to save 40 seconds here. If I don't screw up. And with me you never know. You messed that wrong, Harry. So may not be 40 seconds because I messed it up. But still a really good time saver.
Blimey! Let's go!
And now we're on world record pace. Oh, you did the Gryffindor repeat. You got the Gryffindor repeat for HP1. Nice, dude. I mean, technically we've been on world record pace for a long time now, but this really gives me a bigger leeway for getting world record.
So glad you couldn't make it, Harry. May I recommend the
Moldy bread and the stinking salmon?
Watch out for Peeves, Harry. Feel free.
Happy Death Day, Nick. I think Ron has a present for you.
Skip is done, yes.
Peeves, stop!
Redneck, I will be really disappointed if you don't go for the really hard Death Day skip. Like at least once. Like I want you to do it, or at least attempt it once. No, this might actually be now. Got it? Alright, Everett, have a good luck. And you too, Tego. You got it in a run once, and something killed it. Probably a game crash, because this game is infamous for game crashing.
The voice was growing faint.
How is that a gold? Hello?
Moving upwards.
I even messed up.
Something was shining on the wall ahead. Harry approached slowly, squinting through the darkness. Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat, was hanging by her tail from a torch bracket. She was as stiff as a board, her eyes wide and staring. Foot-high words had been daubed on the wall above the petrified cat. Harry shuddered as he read them.
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware.
The only thing I can be kind of nervous about is the 8 beans I don't get.
Mrs. Norris, he screeched accusingly.
That's like the only thing I can be nervous about.
You've murdered my cat. You've killed her.
and then
Also,
Draco
my
Malfoy
sum of
shouted
best should
out
be a
the
220 right now.
Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods.
Professor Dumbledore calmed everyone down and sent them all to bed. Ron reckoned that he had an idea who the heir of Slytherin was, and both he and Harry went to meet Hermione in the library.
Also, I don't know if you saw my post on the Harry Potter Discord, Redneck, but theoretically 100% dual factor can
Polly, what?
take only 4 hours and 23 minutes.
Okay, and I'll get the Horn of
If you
Baltimore.
go for
You two
absolutely
get into
everything and
potions
get
class.
perfect
When I
RNG.
find a place to prepare the Polyjuice potion, I'll send Hedwig.
But I think it's insane to think that my current world record in 100% dual factor can be improved by 16 minutes. It's absolutely nuts.
Silence, I suggest.
And for some reason Neville is here, by the way, because why the fuck not?
Pay attention. With this done,
Needs to be 420. Hell yeah, bro. That was insanely good. Like only half the time was wasted there.
enough. Now remember, class dis...
And that's the last time we'll see Snape. Unless I die and Dino me too.
Hello there.
Of course.
It's nearly
I'll help. I do? Like, oh yeah.
leeches.
All
right then.
Okay,
Alright, let's see if we win or if we lose everything.
Try and throw.
The big question is, do we survive or do we not survive right now? And I can make no guarantees on anything. This can only barely hit if I make it.
That were an excellent throw.
So fucking close, holy shit. I don't think that'll hit. No. Okay, that's my one-off then. Should hit.
Excellent throw, Harry.
Bird bath. Right, let's not mess up the scarecrow, please. I actually messed up the scarecrow. Okay, this is dangerous now. So I have one more chance to make this. I pressed triangle, nothing happened. Probably for the better.
Brilliant throw, Harry.
Okay, we survived. That was scary for a moment.
Fun.
Edgar Struger.
Well done.
All the extra point cost me 5 seconds, which is more than acceptable. Especially considering how wrong it could have gotten otherwise.
I got some flaxweed, but
Right.
and as we join slithering on,
It's down to you.
I can't. What's going?
All right, then.
Flux Sweet 420.
Now, there you go, after the snitch. It's heading for the stands. Amazing.
Oh, I've lost sight of them. I just did a dumb thing. Not a good Malfoy, mind you. I actually got that ring for once. Beautiful. I fucking did it. Beautiful. If only the Malfoy was better. Okay, this run has immense potential right now. Immense potential.
Harry's arm was hanging at a very strange angle, but in his good hand he held the snitch.
Aha! We've won!
Lockhart told Harry to lie back as he tried to mend his arm with a charm. A strange and unpleasant sensation started at his shoulder and spread all the way down to his fingertips. His arm didn't hurt anymore, nor did it feel remotely like an arm.
Ah, yes. Well, that can sometimes happen. So, Harry, just toddle up to the hospital wing. Madame Pomfrey will be able to, tidy you up a bit.
The next moment, Dumbledore and McGonagall were backing into the room, carrying what looked like a statue. Together, they heaved it onto a bed.
It means that the Chamber of Secrets is indeed open again.
Hermione whispered to Harry that it was about time he collected together the ingredients for the polyjuice potion.
As soon as your arm is better, I think you should go to Diagon Alley.
It was half-term by the time Harry's arm was better, and following Hermione's advice, he caught the train to London. Harry met Hagrid in Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley? You are such a memester, J.K. Rowling. Right, so plenty of things can still go wrong with the game. But we're not gonna talk about that because that's yesterday's news. And this is today.
Go and get your... I'm going to... I'll meet you back.
Harry, I found a... Nice it. Oh, I have... Malfoy. Alright,
Right, let's see how it goes.
Please help. I'll give you any...
Have you got any?
There you...
I didn't want to say anything, but that Pixies was probably the best I've ever had in terms of RNG. So now it depends on Lacewing Fly RNG, whether or not I will save time. I'm still not sure if there's a way to notice the Lacewing early on, so I don't really know.
How can I help?
Can I have some?
I do in. They're hiding. You need to collect.
Ooh, good RNG.
Well done, you.
Alright, that was actually a good lace wing flies. I don't know if this is good enough to be a good split, but we'll see.
If you've got all your...
Actually, it was nice. Very nice.
Well done. Did you manage? Yes. She wouldn't get... Here's the flap. And here on... How long? I'm afraid... I hope you're not... Well... Of course I've got a back. Come on, Ron.
Let's have Ron not be a douchebag to me.
This is my lab.
Fuck you, Ron. Honestly, go fuck yourself.
Hogwarts is... I suppose I'd... Good luck. I'll...
I wonder if there's a way to skip that cutscene, or if it's even relevant. So I need a padlock skip here to be about even.
Nintendo! 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 Nintendo!
Got it.
Adalbert waffling.
Hello, peeps. Bye-bye, peeps. I don't know how that saved a second, but it doesn't matter. I'm sorry for not saying much, but my focus is kinda on this run right now, so please forgive me.
Wingardium Leviosa! Cassandra Verblatsky.
Sick, boys. The secret is strictly just for the loading screen. We don't need the beans in here, and there are no wizard cards. Because loading screens actually count percentage in this game. Who would have known? Well, Purple knows because he more or less routed everything in this game. I think he might have found every single strat as well. But that's just a guess though. Leg skip, good, good, good.
Jacinda Sykes.
Mr. Bean, whatever. That is slow. Unfortunate, but what can you do? So that cutscene we just skipped tells us to go to the front hall and into the mess hall, or the main hall. I'm not sure what it's called. Oh no, the Great Hall is what it's called. And we have to duel Malfoy. So say hello, I guess.
Harry! Yeah, why don't you? Go on, Harry!
Still time save. Nice. Now the question is, would I have done well in Slytherin?
If it is, go on, Harry! Better watch out.
Get ready. Duel. Come on, Harry!
Blimey!
And the round goes to Harry Potter! Get ready. Duel. Come on, Harry!
Blimey!
Come on, Harry!
Not good, but it'll have to do. Now it's time for the Basilisk baby fight.
If you try this...
Oh, oh, oh.
Malfoy fight cost me here, so don't be surprised.
Hissing furiously, the
What?
snake slithered towards Justin.
Okay, never mind.
Leave him alone, Harry shouted. At least, that was what he thought he'd shouted. When he looked up at Justin, he was met with an angry look.
What do you think you're playing at?
The snake was lying slumped on the floor, docile as a thick...
I will be honest, Redneck, I have no clue how it works,
and
so...
everybody else, for that matter, regarding him with a look of horror.
You're a parcel mouth, Harry. Why didn't you tell us?
Harry didn't know what a parcel mouth was, so Ron told him.
You can talk to snakes, Harry.
Hermione informed Harry that being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for, and how the whole school was now going to think that he, Harry Potter, was the heir of Slytherin, and therefore responsible for the attacks.
Would I have done well in Slytherin, though, game? That is the important question.
Interesting room, however, and nearby Harry spotted the sorting hat. As he approached it, the hat spoke to him.
You've been wondering whether I put you in the right house, but I stand by what I said before. You would have done well in Slytherin.
Harry's heart plummeted.
Guess not.
He told the hat he thought it was wrong, and then a strange gagging noise behind him made him wheel around. Harry yelled in shock as the bird burst into flames, only to emerge from the fire more beautiful than it was before. Then the office door opened, and Dumbledore came in.
Fawkes the Phoenix is really very handsome, isn't he, Harry?
Harry nodded, still shocked by the sight of the bird bursting into flames. Dumbledore explained how phoenixes were fascinating creatures.
They can carry immensely heavy loads, and they make highly faithful pets.
Dumbledore went on to say that he didn't believe Harry was the attacker plaguing Hogwarts, and he asked if Harry had anything that he wanted to tell him. Harry thought of the disembodied voice he'd heard, and his growing dread that he was connected to Salazar Slytherin, but in the end, he didn't want to say anything about them.
Time to not screw up on Goyle.
Now that everyone... You don't... Of course... There's no what... Thanks. We need to finish... Yes, I did. Okay, now what? We each have... I'm still not... Ready? Ready? As I'll ever be... 1...
Glug, glug.
Are you? Yeah.
Unbelievable. Hermione.
Fine. I will.
You know, why do they get their voices, but Hermione doesn't? I guess it would give things away too easily, but still.
We need to... There's a sliver now. Quick.
I don't know why I turned the camera. That was really stupid of me because that could have easily thrown me off the edge. Nice.
There you are. Have you two been pigging out in the Great Hall or how do people seem to you must have you know I haven't, Goyle. How many times do I have to tell you? But I know one thing. Last time the Chamber of Secrets was opened, a mudblood died. So I bet it's only a matter of time before one of them is killed this time.
And he of course hopes it himself because Malfoy is a nice guy who doesn't want any other students to die. Get out! Okay, whatever. Not funny.
He's gone mental! Jinx the flying objects before they hit you!
Yo, welcome back, Everett. My fingers all sweaty now from this pressure I'm feeling.
I'm glad we I wonder how
So if you don't know where we're supposed to go now, that letter was telling us to go to Lockhart's office.
Guess what, Harry? I hope Matt.
So you don't enter the bookcase yet because you need Verdimillions to complete it. Which we will learn now, but there won't be a proper time to go for that until the end game. And when you have 500 beams anyways, so...
No need to worry. Watch Mike do this. Are you ready?
No.
Perfection! Very stylish. Just like me. Very stylish. Just like me. That's it. Perfection! Very stylish. Just like me. Very stylish. Just like me. One more to go. Perfection! Splendid! Very stylish. Just like me.
At least one failed, but it doesn't matter. Still an A grade.
You've earned a great
Crispin Kronk.
Excellent!
And so to business.
Time to put the... Now, Harry, want a card?
I would have been mad if I didn't get the last grab there. And I would have been very mad if I didn't get that one.
Excellent. Now run along.
Hey Horizon. Mixed feelings about life. Very nervous about this run.
The race for the House Cup continues.
Yeah, that's about it.
Ravenclaw. Hufflepuff. Slytherin. Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. The race for the House Cup is heating up.
I'm still sorry for not saying much, but this run has got my nerves up and running.
How many I've arranged? My friendly card-carrying cupids.
Oh, you.
Valent.
Right, let's go. It's not a good idea to miss beans right now, so I'm gonna collect as many as I can. Right, bean count should be fine now. Quote, should be.
Harry flicked through the blank pages of the diary. Then he pulled out a bottle of scarlet ink, dipped his quill into it, and dropped a blot onto the first page. Excited, Harry loaded up his quill and wrote, "My name is Harry Potter." Then at last, something happened. Oozing back out of the page came words Harry had never written. Harry nearly upset his ink bottle, and then more words appeared on the page.
I know all about the Chamber of Secrets. 50 years ago, the chamber was opened and a girl was killed. I caught the person who opened the chamber all those years ago.
Harry paused for a second, and then wrote 2 letters. O.K. The pages of the diary began to blow as though caught in a high wind, and then the diary seemed to open up, and Harry was pitched head first into the opening. Harry saw that he was standing in a corridor in Hogwarts dungeons.
Also, arachnophobia warning on the next page.
About 16. Harry knew at once that this was Tom Riddle, the owner of the diary. Then Harry heard someone speaking in a low whisper.
Come on, we've got to get you out of here. Come on now, in the box.
The voice...
I need all the good RNG I can get. I need all the fucking luck in the world right now.
Large box. Riddle suddenly stepped out from the doorway.
Evening, Rubeus. It's all over. I'm going to have to turn you in. The least Hogwarts can do is make sure the thing that killed that girl is slaughtered.
The young Hagrid rose up to his full height and roared at the top of his voice.
It wasn't him. He wouldn't. He never.
And then, from out of the box came something that made Harry let out a long, piercing scream unheard by anyone. A vast, low-slung, hairy body and a tangle of black legs, a gleam of many eyes and a pair of razor-sharp pincers. The thing scuttled away, tearing up the corridor and out of sight. No! The scene whirled, the darkness became complete, and Harry landed with a crash. Later, Harry met up with Ron and Hermione.
What's up?
Harry could barely get the words out of his mouth.
It was Hagrid, Ron. Hagrid opened the Chamber of Secrets 50 years ago.
I appreciate the words of confidence, Michael.
Riddle might have got the wrong person.
I forgot what the
There were
English
some other
word
ones
is.
to Hagrid, we've always... I'm going to the library, see if I can find information.
Ah, I didn't know when to skip cutscene there.
We better be careful, Ron. We're not... Let's split! Remember that you need to collect these to power up your cloak. They only last a short amount of time. You can unlock the doors by using these pressure pads. You just need to charm a near... Wingardium Leviosa! Nice one!
Right, let's fucking do this.
Wingardium Leviosa!
This cloak is not necessary, but Snape can still catch you if you're unlucky.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I'm gonna be honest, everything fucking scares me right now. Literally everything I have to do from this point on scares me.
Who's there?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Right, do not get caught now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This might crash the game now. I'm saying this because this has happened before in a different setting and it crashed the game. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I'm sweating bullets right now. I do not want this game to crash right now. I've only seen Soundlock crashing the game once, so I'm not entirely sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hagrid said to follow the spiders.
You guys have no fucking idea how lucky I am right now. You guys have no fucking idea how lucky this is. This shit has made me really nervous and anxious. Like, I fear the worst thing might happen now.
Stand.
Harry, why are you doing this?
Albus Dumbledore.
Alright guys, now I need good RNG. Not in the sense that this is random, but I need to be fucking lucky right now. That's the first part. Second part. My heart is beating so fucking fast right now. Oh my god. That was intense. That was fucking intense. Right, Aragog time.
I'm Hagrid.
Interrupt.
They take.
I win.
So do
The thing.
okay.
Go.
Come on, Aragog. Good. Let's see if the cow will follow a path it obviously knew. I don't know if this is a faster Aragog, but it doesn't matter as long as we get past this book cutscene.
The car screeched to a halt,
Okay, nice.
and Harry dived inside.
Hurry up, Ron!
The door slammed shut, and Ron didn't need to touch the accelerator because the car was already speeding away. They sped out of the hollow, branches whipping the
Does it
windows
follow a
off
path
the
it
walls
obviously
and
knew?
through the widest gaps, following a path it obviously knew. After 10 noisy, rocky minutes, the trees thinned and the car stopped so suddenly they were nearly thrown through the windscreen. They had reached the edge of the forest. Harry and Ron arrived safely back in the Gryffindor common room.
What was the point of going in there? What have we found out? I'd like to know that Hagrid never opened the Chamber of Secrets. He was innocent.
So far so good, boys. So far so good.
Harry, I am that I also.
Oh, Aragog meant Molly go to the Lockhart. He's the okay. Ginny will be all right, won't she, Harry? Don't worry, Ron. We'll rescue her. And
Sound locks can still happen and they can crash the game almost guaranteed. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, another thing can happen.
I'm warning you.
Any of the 3 duels can crap out and lose me 4 minutes at least each. And if that happens even once, the whole run is over. Just letting you guys know that we are still not out of the woods. Even though we're out of Forbidden Forest, we're still not out of the woods. There's a multitude of things that can still go wrong.
If you want to get...
Yes, there are the founded duels in the secret area. Nice ledge grab, Harry. Nice static.
Montague Knightley.
Alright, Lockhart's office, get the last beans, the last wizard card. Go to Flipendo Duo, go back, buy wizard cards, and do the duels. What did you grab onto there, excuse me? Actually, don't question it. I should not question this run right now.
Daisy Dodderidge.
I saw your message, Redneck, but I didn't read it. Well, not fully anyways. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha, mate. Incendio. That's nice of you, Harry. Also, I guess the plus sign means that I will got an even split, so I was even with my split there. I am hella nervous right now. I am so shit-tastically nervous, you have no idea.
Wattlebird. Looks like this shit. Come on, you. I forgot how much I missed her. Godric Gryffindor.
Have you heard about the... Behind us is a statue. You can use it to find the entrances to the secret founder duels. Defeat each... No one we know. That's way to open up each... Everyone knows that finding famous witches and wizards cards can be very difficult. So, we're with... It's a good deal. Brilliant.
Ignatia Wildsmith.
Brilliant.
Greta Catchlove.
Brilliant.
Chauncey Aldridge.
Brilliant.
Herpo the Foul.
Brilliant.
Paracelsus.
Right. As I said before, each of these duels can lose me 4 minutes. With no rhyme or reason. It's a glitch that happens. I've only seen it happen to myself, so... And I've only seen it happen on Slytherin, but in theory it can happen on any duel.
Good luck.
For the love of fucking God, game, at least give me a chance to prove that I'm good enough for this.
So you... There's no... Get ready. Duel. And the match gets underway with both players quickly into their stride. Ow. Oh, I say, I've never seen anything like it. Ow. Great play from... Ow. Oh, and that's the first round to Potter.
I even got a double hit. It's just a shame he decided to hide behind the flower pot.
Duel. And round 2 gets underway. Ow. Oh, I say, I've never seen anything like it. Ow, a great move from Potter. Ow, things are really heating up now.
Got it.
Expelliarmus!
Ow, whoa, blimey.
Helga Hufflepuff.
Congratulations.
Okay, Slytherin. For the love of fucking God, do not do it. Do not do the glitch.
Well, you are correct.
Get ready. Duel! And the match gets underway with both players getting quickly into their stride. Ow! Things are really hotting up now. Potter responds well. Oh, and that's the first round to Potter.
That was strictly because of the red jinx.
Get ready. Duel! And round 2 gets underway. Ow! Oh, I say! I've never seen anything like it. Potter responds well.
Got it. Nice.
Expelliarmus!
I suppose...
I couldn't remember if it was good or bad in my PB, so... Yeah. I know Slytherin was really good, so... What? Honestly, what?
Come on.
What is even going on anymore? This is tense. This is motherfucking tense.
Welcome. I hear you're a... Get ready. Duel! And the match gets underway with both players quickly in their stride. Oh, a great move from Potter. First round to Potter. Get ready. Duel! And round 2 gets underway. Oh, a great move from Potter.
Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Whoa, you're not bad.
Do you even need to ask? Look at the splits. This run is crazy right now. And hey Susie, excuse my manners, but everything is a bit out of whack right now. I am super fucking nervous right now. Yeah, thanks, game. There's only the regular stuff left for any percent. There's only any percent stuff left. I'm not gonna take any fucking chances with this run. I'm not gonna take any fucking chances. As stupid as that may sound, I'm not gonna take any stupid chances. It all comes down to my memory now and how I deal with the Lockhart fight. That's literally what can screw me over right now.
Oh, Mr. Professor. Ah.
This is gonna be nerve-wracking, if I've ever seen anything be nerve-wracking.
Oh, oh, I didn't. How? No,
Where? By the sinks. I'm gonna try and calm myself down, but I fear that might fuck me over.
Try saying something. Okay, I'll try. Open.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Redneck.
We'll be right.
Oh dear.
Because this can so easily go wrong if I mess up Lockhart or the slide. Hello, Ronald. Goodbye, Ronald. I don't remember this section at all. This is bad. Alright. Okay, phew. Okay. For the love of fucking God, Lockhart, do not screw me over.
Oh, careful!
Lost it.
See?
I shall go back.
Oh no!
Yes, indeed. The famous Lockhart. Ow! Oh, Olivia!
Watch out for the memory charm! Ah!
Ow! Oh, Olivia! Ow! Oh, Olivia!
I will lose time here, but it doesn't fucking matter. It literally does not fucking matter right now.
Ron! Yes, what are we going? Well, we can't get... There's only one... Okay, Harry.
Fuck the potion, my health is fine right now. My health is absolutely fine. You killed me last time I was on world record pace. No fucking way am I letting you do it again. Okay, I'm gonna need the potion later.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Because this went wrong the last time I did this. I still don't understand this cutscene skip. Right. This is to reset the cycle. The unicycle. I will lose a crap ton of time to this, but it does not matter, because I have died with 3 hits left before, and I'm not gonna forgive myself if that happens again. Oof. That was scary. These knights deal 2 damage each on their hits. fuck you. And fuck you too. If I somehow die now, I do not deserve world record. This is the room I died in last time I was on world record pace. I do not regret taking the potion there at all. I have zero regrets taking that potion. Because I could have just as easily died there. Alright. This can be such a fucking good PB if I play Basilisk perfectly now.
Ginny!
She's alive, but only just. Ginny's been writing in the diary for months. Ginny Weasley opened the Chamber of Secrets. She daubed threatening messages on the wall. So I wondered...
Alright, Snake. Long time no see. That's technically a lie. I saw you 2 days ago. Let's go. Let's fucking do this. I forgot to charge there. That's really stupid. Alright, let's fucking go.
You've got your Gryffindor sword. Maybe I can redirect the Basilisk venom.
This needs to be fucking perfect right now. I'm not sure why he glitched out there. What am I doing, yo? That was fucking excellent right there. We can potentially close this out now. It's fucking done, dude! Oh my god. 222. We still need to confirm this is 100%.
There was silence. Silence except for the steady drip of ink still oozing from the diary. The basilisk venom had burnt a sizzling hole right through it. Shaking all over, Harry pulled himself up. His head was spinning as though he'd travelled miles by flue powder. Ginny drew a great shuddering gasp.
It was me, Harry, but I swear I didn't mean to. Riddle made me. He took me over.
Harry told her that it was all right, that Riddle and the basilisk were finished.
Come on, Ginny, let's get out of here.
They were flying upwards, and before he'd stopped enjoying the ride, it was over. All three of them were hitting the wet floor of Moaning Myrtle's bathroom. Harry told them everything. He told them about hearing the disembodied voice, how Hermione had finally realized that he was hearing a basilisk in the pipes, how Aragog had told him where the last victim of the basilisk had died, how he had guessed that Moaning Myrtle had been the victim, and that the entrance to the basilisk's lair, the Chamber of Secrets, might be in her bathroom. Professor Dumbledore explained that 50 years ago, Lord Voldemort, as a 16-year-old Tom Riddle, had enchanted his diary.
Sorry for not saying much, guys, but I'm still waiting to confirm this is 100%.
Later, Harry managed to release Dobby from the slavery of Lucius Malfoy. For it was Lucius Malfoy who had planted Tom Riddle's diary on the hapless Ginny Weasley. And as for Harry, well, once again, he truly was the boy who lived. Finally, let's see who will win this year's House Cup. Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor. Gryffindor are in the lead on house points. Gryffindor.
Alright. Moment of truth. Is this really worth everything that I've worked so hard for? It's done. It's fucking done. Oh my god. From game crashes to soft locks to sound locks to fucking everything, destroying everything. This is fucking beautiful. Oh my god. I cannot fucking believe this right now. There's no shame in crying. There never has been. I just deal with a lot of shit in my life, so having small successes like this matter a lot to me. Thanks guys for supporting me throughout all of this. If anyone's the real MVP, it's you guys. And this took less than 30 fucking runs to get a time like this. This is insanity, dude. Right, I'm gonna stop the recording here, and actually before I do that, let's see what my sum of best is now. And hey Mega. Yeah, you're right, Redneck. I was getting to that. Compare against sum of best 220. So in theory, a sub 424 in 100% dual factor is indeed possible. But yeah, I'm fucking done. I'm gonna stop recording. Hope it doesn't crash.